When making the switch to green products, deodorant seems like an easy place to start. It's fairly inexpensive, doesn't require a tutorial for use, and, if you have a weird reaction, well, at least you can hide your armpits from public view. But natural deodorant could also be fear-inducing. Haven't we all heard horror stories about the person who started smearing a crystal on her pits and left a trail of body odor in her wake? If I may implore you, don't let these stories scare you away. Deodorant may be one of the easiest ways to dip a toe in the clean beauty pool, but it's also one that can have the biggest impact. If you're ready to wade in, here's what you need to know. First, the bad news. If you're used to conventional deodorant or antiperspirant, know that a natural version is not going to produce the same results. Your body will likely take some time to adjust to the new stuff, which means it may need to detox from the old stuff, but more on that later. And the way your sweat smells may also change as it reacts to new ingredients. But humans are allowed to have an odor, everyone does. Next, the main news. That floral powdery smell you're used to? The one that masks the smell emanating from your pits? That's gone, replaced by natural, plant-derived scents that don't smell like they were concocted in a lab. If you're into botanical smells, you'll be a fan, but it can take some getting used to after years of powder-fresh scents. Oh, and you'll likely need to reapply once or twice throughout the day, but that seems like a small price to pay for optimal pit health. But there's also good news. As something we apply every single day, that sits on our skin for hours at a time, deodorant ranks super high in terms of exposure. We also apply it on a part of our bodies that is very, very close to a highly sensitive, highly reactive, highly important group of glands called lymph nodes that carry fluid, nutrients and waste material between the body tissues and the bloodstream. So anything you apply to the skin, especially skin that's been recently shaved and may have small nicks, has a pretty easy time making its way into the body via your lymph nodes. When you use a conventional deodorant or antiperspirant, all the bad stuff in them is gifted with an easy time making its way into your body and bloodstream. Among the bad stuff commonly found in conventional products: aluminum, known to increase the risk of breast cancer and neurological diseases; fragrance, which often contains hormone-disrupting phthalates; triclosan, an antibacterial agent that forms carcinogenic chloroform when it comes into contact with water that contains even trace amounts of chlorine; and parabens, preservatives that mimic estrogen. All things you'd rather not have coursing through your veins. So yes, natural deodorant may take some getting used to and you may not smell the way you used to, but as far as long-term health is concerned, this all seems pretty benign in the grand scheme of things, no? So how does it work if it's bad stuff free? The reason you smell a little ripe sometimes is a result of the fats and proteins in your sweat meeting bacteria on your skin. Sweat is a totally natural and normal part of being a person, as is bacteria. In fact, the bacteria that lives on our skin, all 1 million per inch too, is really good for us. Never heard of the human microbiome? Look it up. Fascinating stuff. Conventional deodorants work by killing or blocking that bacteria by making your armpit an inhospitable environment for the little guys. And antiperspirants work by literally plugging sweat glands with aluminum salts so nothing can get out. Neither sound particularly healthy, right? Natural deodorants, on the other hand, produce the same results but in a gentler way by combining cleaner, green ingredients like alcohol, zinc oxide and hops extract to inhibit bacteria growth, without completely stopping it! Arrowroot powder, kaolin clay and cornstarch to absorb moisture, baking soda to neutralize odor, witch hazel to shrink pores and reduce sweating, and essential oils to act as antimicrobials and also to make you smell nice. Many also contain extras like aloe, coconut oil, shea butter and vitamin E to help soothe skin. Sometimes baking soda can be a bit harsh on raw, just shaved skin, and act as antioxidants for your pits. Any other tips? Why yes. Glad you asked. Here are a few things to know about natural deodorants. They work better over time. Your pits might need time to adjust to the natural stuff, and may even go through a detox of sorts to purge themselves of the chemicals in the conventional stuff you've been using for years. So stick with the process, your body will come around eventually. Lucky for you, Kaya Naturals makes a Takazumi detox deodorant that helps speed up this detox process through ingredients like charcoal, which attract bad stuff and pull it out of your body. Follow the instructions. I know,